Hello and welcome to another episode of SkyFactory4. While I've been away, because it's been a while since we last had an upload, and by a while, I mean, for me, it's actually been a full week. For you guys, it's also been 2 weeks. So, a lot has changed. As you guys can see, I currently have diamond, and there's some extra changes on the, base or the land that I will get into here shortly. So when we last left off, I had worked on getting all the saplings that I needed to get so I could start production of everything else. So all the saplings and things like that was important to me, and I finally did that. So that was huge for us to do. So let me just go ahead and just muffle all the sounds. So if you remember correctly, we got the porcelain tank. We actually wound up getting a table because we found out how to make red. So we finally made a farming table to drop things in. As you know, this was original stuff, and we've got all these trees, then saplings that are growing. We've also got this farm. I'll talk about that in a second. So over here we got the saplings that were growing. I managed to get to the bacon and donut saplings as well. So we've actually had a pretty solid production. Our EMC was overflowing, so I was able to expand as much as I could. Over here is what Glitch X actually helped me do, and you guys can check out Glitch's episode. I believe he's been hard at work as well on some stuff, but this is my farm over here. I decided to finally make a farm for myself instead of going over to Glitch's and stealing. These are all my animals. I finally got a couple of animals, got some pigs, got some sheep as well, which is huge. Gonna have to feed them something so they can not die, because apparently they're low on health. Some of them are. And yeet, and that actually worked. Cool. Got a baby chicken. All right, so yeah, so we got some animals. I've got this area over here that I'll get to in a second, and in today's episode we are going to be working on making the Tinker's Constructs Smeltery so that we can start smelting our equipment and smelting things that we definitely need. That's something that I've been looking forward to for the longest. After we got into the porcelain melter, creating a real smeltery is something that I've been yearning for lately. And I think it would be nice to have. So if we can get something that's bigger than this, we can probably create some of the sickest armor on the server. All right, now let me explain what's over here. Now, while I've been gone doing things offline or off video, I do apologize that I didn't save a lot of this for you guys. I also got a diamond paxel. This is a crafting station slab. It's a smaller crafting station. That's not a bigger one. So down here on some iron ladders, I have increased what our sapling production is, and I somehow missed one bonsai pot right there, and don't ask me how. But so over here we've got all these cabinets filtering into other cabinets that filter into more cabinets that filter into more cabinets that filter into more cabinets that go into more cabinets until you're finally on the ground level. Now once you're finally there, the cabinet system consistently keeps filling up. So I'm trying to figure out which one of these is probably full. I did empty out the diamonds, and I've been changing out the dirt. So now we're working on fertile dirt. I might go to like mulches and something sooner or later. I know Riz actually got on the server recently, so we have everybody here. So we're now actually allowed to progress. That's the other reason why I didn't do anything, was we locked ourselves on progression because some of our friends and buddies didn't get a chance to join in. And we didn't want to leave them behind. When you're your friend, you don't want to leave your friends behind. So we did exactly what we needed to do. So all the saplings that you see on my main island behind me are also producing in this big old block down here. Now there's more saplings, so I'm planned for more saplings in the future. That's the reason why it's so huge. So you guys can see I future planned here. We found out about scaffolding, as you can probably tell a little bit under here. There's nothing crazy. There's just some scaffolding that you can replace, and it's replaceable. So if you were to place something underneath it, it would automatically work. So let's go ahead and head on into the base and go ahead and start getting ready for what we need to knock out. And that's going to be quite a bit. That's why I'm moving this crafting slab here. I'm going to grab a couple more oak wood slabs. I probably should have made different slabs while I'm thinking about it. I think we will. Instead of birchwood, I know I got dark oak, so let's just grab some dark oak and then go over here to our crafting table, slab it up if we can. Come on, give me a slab. How do I make a slab again? I don't know how to make a slab. Oh, yeah. I'm not smart. Don't judge me in the comments, please. There we go. Got my dark oak slab. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just chuck that into the table. As you guys can also see, we got a ton of EMC right now. Plus, we've got a lot of things that we can definitely talk about later. While we were progression locked, we were trying to progress without actually hitting anything that we were told we couldn't hit, which is anything past page 1. So we actually wound up going through a large majority of it. I got my seared bricks, by the way, so let me go ahead and grab that. Let me also grab some glass out. Okay, got that, and we're gonna have to create all the rest of the Tinker's Construct stuff, so stand by while we do that after I grab more dark oak slabs and get ready to move into the next part of the smeltery stage, okay? Okay, that's gonna be fun. Okay, so now we're ready to begin the construction, as you guys have already seen. I've already started a little bit. We got everything we needed. I also crafted a materials and you book, and we got all the stuff that we need for the rest of it, which includes drains, faucets, controllers, and all that. So let's go ahead and get to work. All right, so we've done most of the smeltery by now, and now the question that remains is, will it work effectively? Only one way to find out. We actually give it a shot. I'm gonna fall down here. Some slight fall damage. Put some glass in, and then what we need now is some seared tanks. Seared tank there, seared tank there. And I believe this would actually work as intended. We also added a glass roof to it so that we can, you know, keep things out like creepers and the like, because creepers love finding our stuff. Now all we need to do is grab some scaffolding and some lanterns. Let's go ahead and put down some scaffolding. Okay. Okay. And just hang some lanterns on it. Put some lanterns on the top, which will help protect from anything spawning up top, because, you know, things like to spawn on top of these things, especially since this is outdoors. So pretty sure we need to avoid that. Also, I believe this is now the first smeltery on the server. So we have made some good progression here. I'm just going to drop back down. I really love that scaffolding. I wish we had that in Minecraft a little bit more. Right. Oh, that's going to bug me. That one is off. Oh, that one is off. Oh. Jeez. Let's fix that. Okay. Much better. I fell. Well, we're not gonna die, I think. No, we're gonna die. We don't have enough heart. Dead. Called it. You guys didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that. That didn't happen. Okay. Well, looks like we got our smeltery done. I really do feel like I should add some extra seared drains. Yeah, we should probably add some extra drains here. So maybe one here. And then an extra one here. Pull out the faucets. Boop. Boop. Now what we need now is the casting. So we need a casting table and a casting basin. Those are the next steps here. And it should be easier when we do that. Now, of course, theoretically, you can also do some casting channels, which I might also do. And that will actually spread this out a little bit more. As a matter of fact, I probably will. We probably should. So what I plan on doing here is, I'm going to have to move this as well, is taking the channels, right? And then adding something to it. I mean, to be honest, I really don't know what to do with these. think maybe I should read the materials in U-book. What do you guys think? Let me read this book and figure this out. I figured out what the channels were for, by the way, and this is going to take a little second. You'll see what I'm trying to do here. And if you played with Tinker's Contract before, you already know. I'm going to create a casting section so that I can get multiple things done. Now, how I'm going to do it is probably different from an orthodox way. So I've got 3 casting tables, okay, over top of me. I'm going to attach some hoppers, okay. Wrong way. It's fine. It's fine if we lose one. So hopper there. Not a hopper like that. I know what some people are thinking, like, Echo, you're losing EMC value with this. I know. I'm aware. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that now we've got to do the fun task of getting all this to work the way I want it to. Easier said than done. So hopper there. Now hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. I got this. We're gonna grab some chests, okay? And then I'm gonna fall. Don't worry, we got water this time, so we'll just land in the water. Okay. See, yeah, this time I had foresight. Swimming in SkyFactory4 is so slow. Okay. Give me a second to figure this out, y'all, because I feel like there's so much more that we can do to this. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get this. This is ours. This is ours for the taking. We just gotta do it right, okay? So bear with me. We got this. Okay, so after a lot of finagling and working on it, I think I finally got it done. All right, so if you remember just a second ago, I completely screwed up. Well, all right, so we got a bunch of hoppers that feed downwards. All of them are kind of one directional. They all go into separate things. This chest won't ever open, but hopefully things will go into this one because this is the second one. So this is my biggest concern, is the second. We've also got the third here that also won't. Well, actually will open. My bad. Sorry. No, wait. Actually, it does open. I was just crouched. Oops. They all open, and they all have chests that lead to where they need to go, as well as hoppers that also lead to where they need to go. And then they're gonna go through uppers to get to chests that are actually up higher. Now, we need to safely. Oh, I said safely, and look at me, guys. I falled. I fell. I said I falled. What's a falled? If you know what a falled is, let me know in the comments so I can stop saying it. Okay. A lot of that stuff was not necessary for me to keep anyway, so I'm okay with losing some of it. And now all we gotta do is get rid of the water. And then what I might do here is we're going to expand out this platform just a little bit more so that we can have this stuff, at least at the top, safe. So here comes the test. Let's put some stuff in there that we don't need, like replaceable scaffolding. So none of these hoppers are all connected together. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 5 replaceables and put them in the first one, 5 more, put it in the second one. You see them going down, and 5 more in the third one. And if everything goes right, we should have 15 in total, 15 in total, 5 in each chest. Chest number 1, which is this first one here, is a clear. Second chest, good. Okay, so the test has worked. Third chest, perfect. We got it all. We got all of the stuff that we needed, and I am absolutely chuffed at it. Yes. Okay, now comes the fun part. We need to actually make all this stuff. It's going to be a little tough, but let's go ahead and fix the, let's go ahead and get some of our stuff back here. All right, put that all in there. I'm going to grab myself a bucket of chicken because, you know, we need to make sure we have food just in case. And then what I'm going to do is that we need to create ingot cast. So we're going to search for it. So in order to cast an ingot, you need gold. You need 2 gold ingots and a brick or another brick or seared brick to create a cast. So that's all we need. That shouldn't be too hard. Grab 2 gold ingots. Actually, we're gonna need 4 of these. So 2, and 2. So that'll be 4. We also need lava because we're gonna have to power the smeltery. So let's go ahead and grab some lava. I think we're gonna need more than just 4 here. I'm gonna err on the side of caution. And we're gonna make 8. So that will hopefully give us everything we need in terms of power. So 1, 2, and 3. And then those buckets go away. And then I grab 3 more. That's 4. All right. Don't ask me how I grabbed more than 4. Okay, don't ask. My math is not mathing today, but it's fine because we've got a smeltery. Nobody else does. All right, so now we just throw all this gold in there, and we should see it start showing up. So you see the ingots in there. You see the ingots. They're going to turn into liquid or molten gold, and then I'm going to need bricks while I'm at it. Brick. So I'm just gonna place the bricks here. That should be there, okay. And while I was doing that, look at that molten gold, y'all. So we have molten gold, we got 6 ingots worth, and then stand by, let me figure out what I broke. I made it work. So I added an extra drain on the top here. I'm gonna have to break this drain at the bottom and replace it with a brick. But I was able to fix it in a way that actually made it make sense. So now that I'm all out of fluid in here, let me just go ahead and break that because that would have broke the smeltery had I done that beforehand. All right. So we now have a faucet a little bit higher up, and we didn't even have to worry about a button or anything. And you see we got a gold ingot out of the cast. So the casting table is now empty. We just now need to add more gold to it. So instead of normally what I would do is worry about how I was going to get it. We have a bunch of acorns, and acorns actually turn into gold inside the smeltery. So, or molten gold. Since they can't be put into the tables here, we can use them in a different way. We can just turn them into molten gold. Now the acorns, of course, have a different transference of what they are. So that's 2 blocks and some ingots worth, and to be honest, I'm fine with it. We are fine with it. And I need just another casting table, and these are for the smaller jobs right here. So pop and pop. Okay, and then I need seared faucets here. Faucet and faucet, and there we go. So slowly filling this up with gold. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop some more in so we can finish out the rest of these ingot casts and things like that. I made a blank cast. I mean, if I make it a little bit higher as well, I will be able to add even more to it, but that's only if I want to make it higher, and I'm not certain if I want to. yet, but it is a possibility that I could definitely, you know, see down the line. See, I got myself a block of gold. And then I just realized that, so with the faucets and the casting channel, it'll keep running regardless. So that means I actually can make multiple. Oh, I don't think this one has actually gotten enough yet. Yeah, that one hasn't gotten enough. That's the problem. And all the other ones keep taking all the stuff, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and drain. All right, that's the first one. So now we have a use for our acorns, and that's actually really big, all things considered, because we needed to find a use for them. So now we have a use for them, and it's just based on using the acorns and putting them in the smeltery. Ta-da! Well, I am so excited that we got this episode taken care of and done. It has been a while coming now that we got everybody on the server. Hopefully next time you guys will get a chance to see everybody, and maybe we'll even go ahead and see what Glitch has been up to in the next episode as well. I've heard that he's been making a PvP arena and a variety and medley of other things, so it would be kind of cool to see what he's been up to. We got Riz on the server, we got Neko, Nisi, Nicole as well, and we got DJ. So we got pretty much the whole cast here. Did I mention we have Glitch? Yeah, we have Glitch. So we've got pretty much the whole cast here that's going to be on the server, and now it's time for us to go ahead and grind. Maybe you'll see some PvP in the next one. Anyways, if you liked the video, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. It's been a long time coming. I'm glad I got my smelter up and running, and I'm the first one on the server. Maybe next time you'll see a couple more changes and things like that, and maybe we'll get a little bit deeper in. Maybe I'll even make my own armor. Who knows? See you guys next time. Be easy, everybody.